Hello and welcome to the vlog. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm just chilling out with Nicole and I'm actually painting some burr legs, which I needed to get my butt into gear.
I've been sitting there for so long.
I know, you've seen them in a few vlogs now. I've done a few. There's not that many left.
No, you're doing good.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've painted so many eggs over the years that when it comes time to paint, I do
Lack motivation.
lack motivation. That's a good way of putting it, darling. I do lack a bit of motivation. I've done all these. Nicole's done all them, and I've done all these. I think they look pretty good. Done a bit of orange on this one for something different. That one looks really nice. I really love the ones with all the crevices in them. Look at that. That looks so cool. These are going to look amazing once they're casted. Do you want to show them what you've been working on?
Made some hearts.
Check
Colour
these
shift
out.
ones.
They look really cool, hey?
Yeah.
They were just, we poured these as a test.
Yeah.
To
I just
see
wanted to see if it would work.
the size and how the shift works. We didn't realise it was one of the dull looking moulds.
But I don't mind that matte finish. I think it's nice.
Yeah, you don't mind it. I don't know if I'm a massive fan of it. Like, the more I see it, the more it does grow on me.
Did some skulls.
Yeah, let me show them this one. This is probably my favourite colour shift, which I can't remember. Is that the Just Resin purple turquoise
Maybe
red?
that one, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one. And this one, something different. This is our dragon skin, but you can see here we got some bubbles.
Yeah.
Which isn't great, but
No. I did degas.
yeah, we did all.
I don't know. I think it was just too deep a pour.
Yep. And yeah, we've got some skulls. Look at these dichroic skulls.
They are so cool.
When these are lit up, they look amazing. So we just got some cleanup work to do on them. And what else? We did a sphere, but we're not too sure about this one.
It was a bit short underneath.
Bit short. Didn't quite turn out how we liked, so I'm not sure what we'll do with that. Oh, and some frogs. Yeah, very cool.
There's one.
I think we're going to leave drops off these, aren't we, for these ones?
Yeah, for these ones we're not going to put drops on, and that one.
And this one here. Oop, stuck. So that one looks pretty cool. But yeah, no, apart from that, just chilling. We actually do have to go out later today because I need to get some Mentos and Diet Coke. Now, as you guys know, you drop Mentos into Diet Coke, you get a real cool bubbly fountain. Well, after, I think it was last week's episode where I pinned the water balloon inside the resin, it was cool, but it was a bit anticlimactic, I guess you'd call it. So I've been racking my brain how to make one that is a bit more energetic. And I think the Mentos and Coke.
You want that big reaction, don't you?
I do. I want that big sort of, fountainy style, gusher, I guess you'd call it, for lack of better words. But yeah, so I figured maybe 2 balloons. One balloon holding the Mentos, one balloon holding the Diet Coke, and then either pop them at the same time or pop Mentos first, then the Diet Coke. I'm not sure. But
we'll figure it out along the way.
Yep. So we need to go to the shops and grab some supplies for that, so you guys can come along with us for that. But yeah, apart from that, we're just chilling, painting, and it's a bit of a cloudy day today, isn't it?
The sun comes out and then it goes away and then it comes back.
Yeah, it does make it hard. Otherwise, we've got to fire up our UV lamps, which we find doesn't cure the resin as good as natural sunlight, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, we're kind of waiting for the sun to pop back out again and paint a bit more. But yeah, I thought I'd just let you guys know what we're doing this morning. I don't think there's anything else that we got on the go at the moment, is there?
No, not really.
No?
No.
All right. Well, we might check back in with you guys once we start hitting the shops. Actually, one thing I did forget to show you guys, look at what Nicole's working on. Have a look at that. It's a killer whale. We haven't done a killer whale before, have we?
No.
And what else do you have?
The little polar bear.
Oh, you know what you need to show them?
What?
Show them your Mr. De Niro.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this, guys. How amazing. What a good job Nicole did on this.
Oh, it was so hard.
It's not focusing. Hang on. I'll get it. There we go. Look at that. It's a little Robert De Niro. Now,
You're never going to let me live that down,
now,
are
for
you?
those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, you need to go watch the SeaWorld vlog.
Yes. Actually, reminds me more of in Batman, Penguin.
Oh, yeah. that
Robert
was...
De Niro.
No, not Robert De Niro.
No?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Robert De Niro.
Sorry.
Because we saw an emperor penguin, and anyway, Nicole thought it was... what was it? Danny DeVito?
It was supposed to be Danny DeVito in the Batman movie with the penguin.
When he was penguin. I'm like, no, that's... No. You said Robert De Niro. That's right. And I said, no, it was Danny DeVito. So anyway, long story short, Nicole thinks an emperor penguin is... Penguin is Robert De Niro. So anyway. Now, you've done a good job there, darling. That looks
pretty cool.
That looks really good. So there was that one, polar bear, and the killer whale.
Killer whale, yeah.
Yeah, so that is something else that you were working on the other day. We've still got these roses to work out.
Yeah, I've got to work out how to suspend it in the bigger one.
We do have a bit of an idea.
I've got an idea in my head, so hopefully I can pull it off.
Yeah, I think you will. We've basically just got to work out a way of suspending it and keeping it in the middle.
Yeah.
I've also got this owl to work on, which I think I've told you in another vlog. But yeah, that's everything now that we've been working on. So now we can go to the shops.
Gosh, what are you doing?
Scare you?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm just sanding this down.
Is that for Robert?
It's for Robert. Something like that. So I've got these little pieces here. And I'm going to stick them on here.
The iceberg.
So it'll look like an iceberg. And then...
It's a chunky iceberg, mate.
It is, but anyway.
And then Robert goes on top.
He'll sit on top.
You know, I think I'm going to list these eggs in the store as Robert eggs.
That might confuse some people.
No, because you know who's going to buy them? These people. Our loving followers.
Well, they'll get the joke, that's why.
They will.
Yeah.
No, that's very cool. I like these. So these are basically, do you want to show them? Do you want to grab one?
Oh, yep.
So these blue versions, as you guys know, when I turn an egg, that's the waste block that stays in the chuck. And we basically sand them down to make our little icebergs. Now, this is your first time at making icebergs. How did you go?
You made the last one.
Now, do you have all your fingertips?
I do.
All right. So you did well. You didn't lose a finger.
No, I didn't.
And they look good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a bit chunky, but you know.
Yeah, I might sand them down a little bit more.
You know what? I don't mind it. As long as when Robert goes on, he isn't too tall and then the egg's too tall. Because I felt like the last lot of penguins we made,
They sat too tall.
we didn't have much resin above their heads. And whenever you put something in resin, like a figurine or whatever, you want to make sure that your resin's quite high. Otherwise, the distortion, I guess you'd call it, from the curvature of the resin, it makes it a bit hard to see. So this time, we're going lower with our bases, and I'm a bit worried I mean, I like it being chunky, but I'm wondering whether or not it could possibly be too high.
Yeah.
Might get away with it, might not. But I like it. Good job, darling.
Thanks.
Watch those fingertips. You're gonna lose them.
No, I'm not.
That looks pretty good. I don't know if I go much more.
I just want to get it flat. It's on an angle. That's better.
Yeah, that's good.
How's that?
That's good.
There you go.
Perfect. Looks like we got a couple of visitors. A couple of ducks coming to say hello. Now, what kind of ducks are they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too clued up with my duck species. I'm sure someone will know what kind of ducks they are. And just like that, it's starting to rain. Looks like I can't paint anymore, darling.
We have UV lamps.
We do, but I mentioned to them that it's not as good as the raw sunshine. Like it's there, it's trying.
Yeah, I think there's just one storm cloud like there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want the wooden ones to get wet. The resin ones are okay if they get wet, but you don't want the wooden ones. What are you doing there?
Pouring some skulls, and I'm making them red.
Yep.
So that I can put them in a bigger skull.
Yep.
But put clear in it, so they've got little red skulls in a big skull.
Okay. Are you going to do them all red, or should we do some red and then some other colours?
Well, I'm going to need more than 4, so I'll do red for this lot.
Yep.
And then do, I don't know, a different colour for the next.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain what this is?
Face shield.
It's her face shield.
Yeah.
So the vapours from this was causing her vapour burn
On my eyes,
on your eyes, yeah. So you're getting a bit puffy. And this seems to be doing the job.
Yeah, it's working well.
It's like a couple of bucks from Temu or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right, let's do it. So red glitter, hey? Is this the
Red
same?
pigment with red glitter.
Is that the same glitter we used for the spider shift knobs?
Yes it is.
The ruby slippers, I think.
Ruby slippers, I think it was called, yeah.
This should look pretty good. So pretty much they're going to go in the skull that I showed you guys earlier, the dichroic ones. Should look pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it will.
Especially if you do a few different colours.
Yeah.
Maybe black as well. I don't know, red and black.
Gold? Gold glittery?
Red, black and gold maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, they work well together.
Yeah.
Now I have extra. I have another rose that I could do.
Yep. See, you're lacking your gloves again.
I did have them on earlier.
It's nice that you got this on, darling, but where are your gloves?
And I always make sure I do this and tap it, just so that there's no air bubbles
around the pedals.
Yeah, around the pedals.
Awesome. Do you have any plans for the other leftovers, or just gonna see what molds you got lying around?
I'll just see what molds I've got lying around. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, we may put the results in this video. More likely not, but down the track you'll see it. You know what we're like.
Yeah.
We've always got something on
the go.
something on the go somewhere. So yeah, down the track you'll see these in a big skull. So we finally made it to the shops, but before we go in and grab this Mentos, I need to check my PO box because I think I got mail. We got a little key. You want to take that for me, darling?
Cool.
I think we come down here. What number are we?
24.
24. Here we go. What have we got? We have a little parcel. Okay, awesome. We'll open that when we get home. Key in there. Don't get it stuck. All right, let's go get some Mentos. We made a quick stop at Kmart. Now you guys might recognize these. I cast a lot in these. $2.25. Do we need any more, or do we have some?
We have some.
We have some?
Yeah.
All right. I won't get any then. Look at them all. So tempting to get some. I do want to see if we can find some trackies though.
Yep.
I think I need some new trackies. Tracky dacks. Tracksuit pants. Hey, look, darling, candles.
I know. Only $1.
$1. Lime and what?
Lime and coconut.
There's a smell.
All I can smell is coconut.
Oh yeah, that's very strong
Can't smell
coconut.
any lime.
$1. That's so cheap, hey? What did you pick up there, darling?
A diffuser.
Diffuser.
Yeah.
What is it? Tropical.
Tropical.
That should smell alright, eh?
Hope so.
Hey, look. LED candles. You can just change the colour on them.
Maybe we should try and make those ones.
12 bucks. Bargain. Geez, you'd really stand out wearing any of this gear. Are these trackies? Scrub pants. I was about to go with a nurse's outfit. What do they call this? Scrub top. Maybe I should buy that for Nicole. Here we go. Tracksuit pants. Definitely not a small. Found some. Grey will be alright. Getting a new flanny doll.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool. Nice blue one. Blue check.
Yep.
There's a red one. You can look like a lumberjack. You want to be a lumberjack?
Not really, no.
No? Don't you like cutting down some wood? No?
Cut down some trees, hey? No, I'm good.
Alright, well, I think we should get out of here. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Let's go get this Mentos. Ooh, and they're on special too. Sweet. And Diet Coke. Alright, let's go home. Here's a fun fact for you. Everyone who buys from the store, this is where we drop off your parcel. In there, twice a week. Hey, darling.
You're right.
So since coming back from the shops, I've been playing around with how I'm going to do this. Now, I told you guys at the start of this video that originally I was going to put a Mentos in one balloon, put Diet Coke in another, and kind of join them together. And then I was going to do like double pokers and try and pop them both. But I'm a little worried that when I pop the Mentos one, it might kind of shoot up or do something with the resin. And then once it's coated in resin, is it still going to react with the Diet Coke? So I'm toying around with this idea where I've dropped the Mentos in first, and then I've spun it around in the same balloon and then stuck it on top there with some 5-minute epoxy, and I've just stuck it down here. So I'm going to do a trial where I'm going to fill this up with water. I'm going to poke it. Hopefully we can pop this and it kind of unravels the Mentos and drops it in. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to give it a go, see what happens. If it turns out well, then I'm going to move on and do the experiment with the Diet Coke and Mentos. If not, I may have to do an experiment doing it this way. But yeah, hopefully this works. I need to now find my poker. I think Nicole's hidden it from me somewhere. Hey, doll.
Yeah.
Do you know where my poker is?
Your poker. Yep. I'll show you real quick. Look, gloves on today.
Oh, aren't you a good girl? Ah, was hiding.
I put it out of the way so no one poked themselves
I was never gonna find that. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, so now I need to fill this with water. Hopefully I've got some water here. Some of my lathe water. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now I need, what have I done with my weight? Here we go. So weight, put that against it. I guess all we have to do now is heat up my poker and pop it and see what happens. I might put you guys on a tripod for this one. All right, let's heat this up a little bit. At least with this test, I don't have to wait for the resin to heat up. All right, let's go. Okay, we're in. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a leak. Let me go empty this water. So looking at it, my Mentos just stayed encapsulated in the balloon. And there's the other half. So it's just popped out now, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. I think that's going to be a bit tricky to pop that out. Unless maybe I could have done a hole up higher and maybe split the balloon just slightly, then come out and then into the bottom. Not sure. I guess we can run it back and we just go with our original plan of the 2 balloons. Maybe that's the go. I might make the Mentos balloon a bit smaller though, I think. And I'm gonna have to modify my poker because we need a dual poker now. All right, I'll come back when I have some sort of plan. So this is what I've come up with. I've got my Mentos in this small balloon. Now I didn't want to go too large because I don't want to have too much air escaping up when I pop it. And I've got my water in this one. Now this isn't very big, and the main reason for that is I know that when I have to put the Diet Coke in the balloon, I can't just put it on a tap and turn it on. So I had to experiment with forcing it in with a syringe because, as you know, if you're going to put liquid inside a water balloon, it has to go in with pressure. So I tried the syringe with the water balloon, and I think that's enough. Like, I don't think we need much more than that. But now the problem is, how do I go about attaching these together? Because I think, it's a bit hard to show you one-handed, but I think I'm going to go something like that. Because I want this edge, these, like, when I go to pop them, I need it to be the same. Because if I went like that, then the needle would have to be longer on top. I don't know, maybe that would work. Maybe just straight up and down. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna have to glue these together with some 5-minute, and I'm just gonna use a tiny amount because I can't have as much on as I did before. Otherwise it's just gonna like act as a barrier, I guess you call it. So we just need a little dab on there, glue them together, get it in the cup, adjust my poker, and then run another test. Okay, this is where I'm up to. Let's have a look. I've glued the 2 balloons together, just like that. I decided to go with that orientation. And now I'm mixing up some more 5-minute so I can glue it into the bottom of the cup. I'm using the same cup, I just put some hot glue over the hole. And I've modified my poker. So I've now got twin pokers. I did make one stick out just a bit longer than the other. So that way, because that balloon's in a little bit, I'm hoping they pop at the same time, or near the same time anyway. So I'm just letting this 5 minutes set up a little bit before I put it on the end of here and put it in there. So once that's all done, I'll fill it with water and then we can check back. Okay, I've got it glued in. It's now time to test it with some water. Nicole's joined me for this one. So let's hope they all hold, I guess you'd say. Let's see what happens. I'm worried with the purple balloon because it's basically all air and it's going to want to pull up so hard. It's looking okay. Wow, looking at that though, I'm going to need a lot of resin.
And there you go. That's pretty good.
I like it.
That's probably, I reckon that's 1 cup of resin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it in our Aussie cups, which I think I've got.
Oh yeah, there's some up there.
I think I've got one up there. Yeah. So, okay, now I guess it's time to try and pop them. Now, I am worried that when I start leaning on this purple one, it's just going to go like that. But, but when I do the final with the resin, because I'm waiting for the resin to heat up, so it'll start to cure, and we know that it cures top to bottom, so hopefully
it'll have some resistance.
Have some resistance, yeah. But for now, I'm thinking it's going to move over, but we'll see how we go. It's a test, right?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Do you think maybe you should just put your fingers in there and just hold it like that while I do it?
Well, I can do that while we've got water.
Yeah, it's only,
I can't do it with resin.
No, it's only water. I think it'll be okay. So what I might do, I'll put you guys back in the tripod again. Yeah, so I'll come on this side. You want maybe stand on that side.
Yep. Without knocking the camera.
Yeah, and then maybe just do a trial. So hold that. And then I'm gonna, so I've got my longer poker on top. So I need to come in about there. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And get these nice and hot.
Should have just used your blowtorch.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna try my torch. This doesn't look dangerous at all.
No, don't try this at home, folks.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, you popped one.
so there's a bit of a problem. Let me go empty this. So did you see the problem there?
I couldn't see, no.
So when the bottom one popped, it, because the air that was in here,
Popped up.
it made it come up.
Oh.
So the top one definitely has to be popped first,
Yep.
but like within milliseconds of each other. Well, hopefully, when it's in resin, with the resin being a bit thicker and set,
Yep.
we don't get that movement,
Yeah.
and it may even stop it from rising.
Well, you would think so, yeah.
Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the top's fairly set.
Yep, good idea. That will give the purple one more stability at the top.
Yeah. Now, one quick thing before I end this vlog, I just want to show you guys something. In this video here, I mentioned click-through rate. And now the next video that come out, which is the candle failure, I want you to have a look at this. Look at that click-through rate. 13% with all up arrows.
It's amazing.
That is so good. Like, I can't thank you guys enough. Like, that's amazing. To have that high of a click-through rate and the views and the view duration, like all those green up arrows, is amazing. And it's #1. That video is ranked #1 out of my last 10. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. So I've decided no more experimenting today.
Are you not going to do any more testing?
No more testing. I think we're just going to go for it.
Sounds like a plan.
In tomorrow's episode.
Yep.
So if you guys want to see the Coke and Mentos resin experiment, gusher, fountain,
or nothing,
who knows what it's going to be. If you guys want to see that, make sure you're subscribed to the main channel. That'll be up at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Australian Standard Time. And yeah, hopefully it works.
Yep.
If not, it doesn't work. But we're going to try anyway. So if you guys like this video, let us know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
So I just want to give you guys a little update. I know I said that I was already ending the vlog and you got to check out tomorrow's video, but I just wanted you to know I have spent all day on this experiment since what, 9 o'clock this morning? And it's now what, 3:30, nearly 4 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, it's 3:30, yeah.
All day. So make sure you go check out this video tomorrow because I need your help. I need this to be all worth it. So anyway, this is now the end of the vlog. See ya.
See ya.